Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Sai Malayala. Today we are having one of my friends from BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus, Rohit Kumar. I think most of you already know him because previously in April he gave his time for making a video regarding BITSAT preparation and where we discussed a lot of things related to BITSAT, everything. So if you want to watch that particular video also, you can watch that particular video. Now main aim of this particular video is since the time of releasing of hall tickets of BITSAT 2021, I mean the slot booking and everything. So I got a lot of comments and I got a lot of Instagram DMs regarding by how to score 350 plus. How much is a safe score for getting a very good play, like a very good seat in BITS Pilani in any of the campuses. So I felt like, so why can't I do one more video with one of my friend again, Rohit, so that he can give you all the inputs for how to prepare within this last 10 to 15 days, so that you will be like you can feel some like you can get some motivation out of it. You will be having a proper idea in which way you have to study in this last few days. So hi Rohit, how are you?
Hi, Sai Charan. I am fine. How do you do?
So I'm fine Rohit. Like first of all, thank you for joining. Please introduce about yourself.
Uh, Hello, everyone. I think most of you guys know about me as you might have watched my friend's previous video where we have talked about a lot of things about BitSat. Now, I'll again formally introduce myself. I am Rohit Kumar, pursuing computer science in BITS Pilani, Hyderabad campus. I have written my BitSat in 2019, back then around exactly 2 years ago. Uh, my score then was 361, which got me into BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus computer science. I got an opportunity to go to Goa as well, but yeah, this Hyderabad campus is really near to me, so I chose Hyderabad over Goa.
Yeah, thank you, Rohit. So first of all, like let me ask you one thing. Like, what will be the safe score of getting CSE in any of the campus, like Pilani, let it be Goa, or let it be Hyderabad?
Yeah, I have been to BITSAT cutoffs of last year, BITSAT 2020. Of course, they will vary to 330 for I would say Hyderabad campus to 345 based on last previous years. But the safer side, if you get 340 and above, you will definitely have a chance of getting in computer science in any of the three. I'm not sorry, in Hyderabad campus at least. If you are able to score 350 and above in BITSAT, there is a high chance of getting into Goa campus as well. Like if you have a score of 375 and above, there is really high chance of getting into Pilani campus computer science. Uh,
Yeah, thanks, Rohit. That's a cool information. Yeah, guys. So I think you can set your targets now accordingly for CSC for all the three campuses. Yeah, okay, Rohit. Thank you for that. And can you please like say what is the safe score of getting any seat in all the three campuses? Let it be any seat. Not I'm not mentioning CSC or something like that. Any seat.
Cool. Okay. Whoever is watching, like getting into BitSat is not something climbing a mountain or something. Just 250 score you need to get so that you will be getting any seat in any of the campuses. That is out of 450. I would say that is a pretty much like it's a decent score that you can get if you have really worked hard for the past 2 years.
Okay, Rohit. Thank you for that information. So now for this last 10 to 15 days, so what will you suggest the students how to study and from where to study?
I think there are not more than 15 days or 20 days to start your BitSat prepare. I mean BitSat exams. I hope you have also received your admit cards, etc. So these last 15 days are really important, which will definitely uh, play an important role in your performance in your BitSat examination. Not just in the point of view of studying things, revising them. It's also most important that you being calm, you are preparing your mindset to attempt the examination. You are being mentally stable to attempt four out of 450 marks. So there must be your personal strategy that so that you would understand, like you know how you have been appearing for examinations all these days, so you know how where you get wrong. Is it in the case of losing your calmness or being or panicking in between exams if you have seen a tough question like that? So you need to correct yourself for all these things and make yourself exam ready both mentally and physically. Coming to the study part, it is there mostly. I would say revise your concepts. Most probably, you guys have been writing the short notes for every subject. Maybe it's chemistry or physics or mathematics. I would say for chemistry, refer to all the NCRT important points or the short notes that you have
Or
written.
else like they can also use any handbook if they have. Yeah.
Yes, Arihant handbook for basic chemistry material is, I think it's more than enough now for revising all the concepts. Uh, Coming to mathematics, focus more on formula so that you won't forget any formulae when you are attempting any question, and focus on all the chapters, like at least basics of all the chapters, because there can be questions where the multiple concepts are involved in one question. So definitely you will be able to attempt if you are thorough with all the chapters. So don't forget everything. uh, Prepare well and revise all the chapters. Coming to physics also, remember all the formulas. Some in physics, I would say in BitSat there will be some direct questions, maybe like it's just one or two steps questions in physics. So uh, that only requires one or two formulae that should be remembered, and you will do good in physics also. So refer your short notes and get yourself the confidence of getting into BitSat.
Yeah, guys. Like if you don't have any short notes or if you are using any OSWAL or Arihant test or like handbooks, you can use them. No issues at all. And Rohit, like what can you what will you say about this logical reasoning questions and English?
English and logical reasoning are pretty much easy questions that you will be able to solve even if you are in a uh, overwhelmed situation of solving physics, chemistry, and mathematics. I have also told why to solve logical reasoning and English at the last of examination. I hope you guys whoever watched that remember that. So coming to, like, if you are someone, for the students who are really uh, not so confident in English, you can definitely refer. I would say my personal reference books, that is R.S. Agarwal's Objective General English. That is like really important. It will brush up all your basic concepts of coming to same some parts of speech or voices, etc. I think 11th or 12th English, like if you're thorough with that grammar and etc., then that pretty much good. You can score cent marks in English. And coming to logical reasoning, also it's most of coming, or it's most of, you can say, mental ability questions, uh, puzzle type questions, sequence matching questions. So the observation is more important in logical reasoning. I don't think any good preparation is required if you are like calm and if you are able to observe what the question is, and then you can easily you can crack that logical also. So do focus more on maths, physics, and chemistry rather than logical and English.
Yeah, thank you, Rohit. Like that will be really helpful for all the audience who is watching this video. And at last, like I would like to ask, like how should be the exams attempting strategy?
So, firstly, start with your favorite or strength subject, and go to other subjects later. Don't. I always said that that's only 250 out of 450 marks you need to get. So, if you have questions that are really overwhelming, just leave them, and you don't need to attempt also if not required. Once you have completed your strength subject, then you will definitely have the confidence. Go to. I would personally prefer that solve maths, physics, chemistry first. I mean, not in the order that I am saying, but solve the core subjects first and then go to the secondary subjects, that is logical reasoning and English, because the more weightage is of these core subjects and more weightage is for mathematics only. And so go for mathematics in a calm and a very fresh way, so that mathematics you will be able to attempt all the questions. I would say attempt logical reasoning and English at the end, because even if you're I just said even if you are overwhelmed of all the questions that you have attempted in maths, physics, chemistry, even if you are not so calm or not so attentive in the examination, you will be able to solve in the
Like
any
yeah,
time.
even if you in the like in the hurry, like we can there is a less chance of getting it wrong. So that's why like you wanted to make it like English and the logical reasoning at the end, because if at all you are in hurry, like there is a chance of doing conceptual error or formula error in math, physics, chemistry. But when it comes to, there is no chance of doing those things in English and logical reasoning. So in that case, like he is saying, try to attempt that at the end. so that it will be like it will fetch you some more marks, so that you will not get more negatives. So that is what. Yeah, thanks Rohit. So yeah, that's great Rohit. I think we have covered almost all points. So like, do you want to add any more points from your side to the students who are writing for BITSAT 2021?
Before 1 or 2 days, you just leave all the books aside. Stay, stay positive. Firstly, stay healthy. Don't just matlab, don't tense yourself that I'm going to write BITSAT tomorrow, that will change my life or something like that. No, it's not like that. So it's just any other exam that will fetch you any other college. That is the main motto, and you will definitely do good because you have been preparing for the last 2 years. Have faith in yourself, and you will definitely do good. I would say this is the most important to be focused on the last days, because even I have faced a lot of problems being tensed in the last days and worrying about the result. So mostly, even if you are starting the exam, don't worry about the result. Don't worry about the one. Last minute. If you are at the current present minute, then do best in your this minute. Be in the present and solve the problems. Don't go to the result and expect results. And if you do in this way, and then results will shock you definitely.
Yeah, so that's cool, Rohit. So all the best from our side. I hope you will all do good in the exam. I hope you get what you deserve. So yeah, that's it, Rohit. So thank you for joining us once again. So yeah.
Thank you.